Okay, guys, and we will stay still in Denmark. We're moving forward quite fast, and we will have another colleague, lovely Danish Pia, or girl, or lady, Thea Tyson from VIA University College. VIA is our partner school for maybe 12 years, maybe even more. Plenty of students from Slovakia, from Czech Republic, maybe some from Croatia, Slovenia, are studying in Horsens or Herning, and VIA is here to speak more about all kinds of things she prepared for you. Good morning, Tia. Welcome.
Good morning, Roman. Nice to see you again.
Yeah. How is your day today?
It is such a nice sunny day here in Denmark. I wish I could show you what it's like outside my window, but it is very white and snowy and winter Christmas-like. So it's very cozy to be here in Denmark right now.
Nice. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, so it's yours.
Yes, the floor is ours.
Share whatever you prepared.
Yes.
Hopefully we will find students for you.
Yes. In the meantime, while I get my screen ready, I'll just introduce a student that I brought with me today. Marketa, will you introduce yourself?
Hi, it's me. My name is Marketa. I'm from Czech Republic, and Thea asked me to join her for her presentation to answer some question. And actually, I applied to VIA with Scandinavian study from Czech Republic. So actually, I'm quite connected with Scandi. So yeah, I'm a student of fashion design in Herning, and maybe I can keep up with the presentation, and I can say more after.
Yes, I'll tap you once I might need your assistance. But thank you for joining us for yet another presentation from Denmark. I'm probably gonna talk a bit about the same things as you heard from the University of Southern Denmark, mainly because in Denmark we emphasize the same things when we talk about education. But let's talk about VIA University College. We are the third largest institution of higher education in Denmark, and the largest university college, which is the same as a university of applied sciences. We have around 19,000 students and 2,800 international students. We've been working with internationalization for more than 20 years, so we are very used to hosting international students and international guests. We have 40 degree programs, and 9 of them are available in English. And these are the programs that we will cover today. So let's take the next slide here. I always like to just use this slide to show where are we in the world, in our small little country here in Denmark. So why should you even consider going to study in Denmark? Well, it's one of the world's safest countries. We have a very well-functioning welfare system. We take care of each other. We're sort of like a little tribe of people that care about each other. We value individual freedom, tolerance, and that we have equal opportunities as a people. In terms of education, we're known for a high-quality education and a modern education system that fosters innovative thinking. In Denmark, we don't have a lot of things to export. We don't have a lot of natural resources like our neighboring countries in Norway and Sweden. So in Denmark, we've always been used to exporting our knowledge. So education is very important for us. But Denmark should not just be a destination that you consider for studying, but maybe also a place where you could start your career, have your first job, maybe. What we are known for is our work-life balance. We really appreciate having a lot of time for other things than work. We try to be effective while we work. So we work 37 hours per week to make sure that we can have a balance between our work that we, of course, appreciate, but that we also have time for family and friends and life in general. And this is something that a lot of our international graduates really appreciate, and something that they get to try during the internship, which is a part of all of our study programs. But in general, Denmark really do offer a lot of unique career opportunities after graduation. And if you would love White Christmas and snow and cold weather, then Denmark can be a pretty unique destination as well. So probably some of the things that he also covered from the University of Southern Denmark, but in Denmark, we work a lot with problem-based learning. Our study environment at VIA is very much focused on having small-sized classes. You won't go into big lecture rooms and have a lecture where you don't get involved. In our classrooms, you'll be asked questions. You'll be expected to participate actively, and you will also do a lot of group work. Your lecturer will more be your supervisor. A lot of students get frustrated by this, but you will probably experience studying in Denmark that your lecturer will not give you any answers, because we want you to think critically and we want you to ask questions, because we believe this is the way you learn, not just by reading the book from one end to the other, but by actively thinking about the things that you study. At VIA, we have a career service center because we really want to guide you throughout your studies. We help you with finding a student job, your internships, and also help you guide you towards the first job after graduation. So this means that you will meet companies, you will be able to join workshops for how to write a CV and an application in Denmark, and a lot of other events that are focused on employability. Our campus is open 24/7. We have labs, workshops, student bars, student cafes, maker spaces, group rooms. Pretty much students are on campus almost 24/7, also hosting their own small parties. Maybe they will be playing board games and whatsoever. The campus is really a place for you guys to just hang out as well. It's something that we all take big pride in. The Danish language lessons are something that we offer for free in Denmark. You only have to pay a deposit, but the lessons themselves are free. Marketa, is there anything you want to add about Denmark as a study destination and VIA in general?
I'm not sure. I think you said like everything needed. So maybe if somebody has some question or something.
Right. Let's cover our programs then. This is just an overview of Denmark, and we've marked our two campus cities in Horsens and Herning. We're pretty close to the second largest city of Aarhus, and we actually in total in VIA we have 8 campuses, but this is 2 of our campuses where we have most of the international programs. In our campus in Horsens, we offer the programs in construction and engineering, so architectural technology and construction management, climate and supply engineering, and then software technology engineering. I'll just cover them very shortly, and you can read much more about them on our website. But architectural technology and construction management is a long title, but it's because this is not an architecture program. It is more construction program. The program will teach you how to design, plan, and execute large construction projects. You would be the link between the architect and the people working on the construction site. You will also be working with the client. You will work in the program with both small and large projects from start till finish, and each semester will have a topic. Maybe it will be multi-story buildings, maybe it will be renovations, and so on. So it's a program where you get a lot of project management skills and experience in using digital tools in the construction process. Most graduates either go working into project management on the construction side, or they work at an architect firm with the digital drawings. Climate and supply engineering is one of our newer programs at VIA. We developed it in a close cooperation with the industry, as we always do, because there was a big demand for graduates who had this type of specialization. This is a program for students interested in climate change. If you want to ensure a supply of clean drinking water, protect the groundwater, and develop the energy supply of the future, then this would be a program for you. You will work with engineering-related tasks in the supply sector from day one. And you will also learn a lot about the mathematics and physics and all the scientific stuff about the complexities around water supply. So it's a very unique program, and it involves a lot of visits to many of the companies that work with the water supply. So a very relevant program for the future problems we might face. Software technology engineering is one of our popular programs, and also a program that can guarantee you your first job, no problem whatsoever. Our specializations for this program are in interactive media, data engineering, or Internet of Things. So it's a program where you get the skills and knowledge needed to develop and manage software systems, and you will of course also get a lot of knowledge about the engineering industry in general. All these programs that we're talking about today are professional bachelor's degrees. This means that they are 3.5 years in total. The half year for most of the programs are for the internship. That is a mandatory part of our programs. Then we also have our two programs in Herning. They're a bit different than the others because they're divided into two. So you will start with a 2-year AP degree in design, technology, and business, and then you would have to reapply to get the full bachelor and take a bachelor top-up. That's 1.5 years in design and business. These programs work with the fashion and the lifestyle industry, more commercial than haute couture, perhaps. You can choose to specialize in either fashion design or branding and marketing management. For the top-up, you can also choose a specialization in entrepreneurship. But Markeza, I will let you talk about these programs a bit more in detail.
Okay, I can. Yeah, so we have these like two specialization. I am on the fashion design specialization, and actually, as Thea said before, it's not like in Italy, like haute couture and everything like that. It's more like for these like companies that like produce clothes. We have in Brande, it's like 20 minutes journey from Herning. There are these companies like Bestseller, maybe you know Villa, Only, Selected Fan, and I think it's like something that you can see in malls in Czech Republic, in Slovakia also. So it's more focused on this part. And I'm currently in second year of the AP, and it's focused on AP. It's focused on being like the fashion designer in the company. So it means that you need to prepare some design, you need to choose colors, you need to maybe sew some garments, you need to prepare some like technical overview to hand in to the company so they can start produce the clothes. So this is like your meaning in the company. And AP is more about to be like you can be the designer or you can be just like assistant or something, but then you can take the top up and then you can be like designer itself. And I know that many students here, they like build some companies on their own. So they are founders of their fashion brands after that. And also for me personally, I was in Czech Republic at high school already focused on fashion design, and I wanted to have something that is like not just fashion design, but also the technology part that is included in the AP program, and also something from business. And actually, we started first semester working together, the fashion designers, the specialization, and the second specialization, the branding and marketing management. we were put it together at the third semester, and we worked in like more business part of the study. So it was really something new for me, the first semester. And then in the second semester, we split up. So we don't meet each other in the classes now. But we are really just doing the fashion part, and they are doing just the branding and marketing part. And maybe just one more thing I would add is that we don't have subjects as we have like in Czech Republic and in Slovakia. We have more like assignments, projects that takes like 1 month approximately. And it's about that, like we have some goal to to gain, and we work for this, like, I don't know, it can be presentation or some collection when we are in the second semester of fashion design. And in the end of the project, we have the knowledge that we are getting through the month, and we present our assignment, our presentation, our collection to the teacher. We share it with other students, and yeah, finally we are like, oh, okay, I learned something new. So it's really, really different than in Czech and Slovakia. I think that you can keep up.
Thank you so much, Marketa. Let's just go to our admission requirements. If you're interested in the engineering programs, you need to have a high level of math, and you need to have good grades in math. For all our programs, we have limited seats. This means that you will have to fulfill some criteria when applying, and you can find them for the individual program on our website. But it is grades, of course, but also if you have any relevant work experience and so on. If you're applying for the programs at Campus Herning for design, then you would also need to do an admission assignment. And don't expect that you need to be perfect at making drawings and stuff like that. They don't expect you to be a perfect designer before you even start. So it's in general to see your motivation, and it's a part of the whole application process. You can find formal admission assignments also on our website. The English proficiency requirements are the same as mentioned for the STU, but in general, it's IELTS 6.5, or if you've had English in your high school, then you can also use a form to document that you have what corresponds to a B level here in Denmark. Applications will open very soon on the 1st of February, and then you have until the 15th of March. Because we have limited seats, that is the absolute deadline, the 15th of March. And the Danish system is a bit different than many other countries, so you will get your final acceptance letter on the 28th of July, because the Danish students have until the 5th of July to apply. When you apply on the 15th of March, you don't need your final grades yet. You have until the 5th of July to send in your final documentation, so don't worry about that at all. But our website will take you through the admission requirements and also the criteria if you need it, or you can, of course, reach out to Roman as well. So just to sum up what we've been talking about today and why you should consider studying at VIA, we, of course, hope to see many of you, and you're welcome to contact us afterwards or join our Facebook group, Keeping Up with VIA University College, if you want to chat with our current students. And otherwise, let Roman guide you. I just wanted to mention at the end that VIA is one of the most entrepreneurial institutions of higher education here in Denmark. We work a lot with innovation activities and also sustainability. And that is, of course, a broad term, but we work with sustainability in almost all aspects of our programs, also for sustainable fashion, but also sustainability in our engineering programs. So when you become a student at VIA, you will see that we have many different agendas that we work with, apart from, of course, ensuring that you will get settled as an international student in Denmark, but don't worry about that. We are so used to having you and loving having you at our campuses, so onboarding will be smooth. I think it's time for some Q&A if we have any, Roman.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to write them into chat, or you can unmute yourself and just bring up the question. Yeah, thank you for presentation. And I have one question, quite direct and personal for Markéta. And as you know, Markéta, many students from Slovakia considering to come study into Czech Republic because they perceive Czech Republic as a higher quality education. It's a bigger country with a greater history of education. What was your personal reason as a student from Czech Republic to move abroad? Slovaks, some Slovaks, or quite a huge percentage of Slovaks, want to come to Czech Republic. You are from Czech, you didn't stay at your university, and you went to Denmark.
Yeah, that's a really good question, I would say. But it's because I studied before the fashion design, and it's like really specific like program, and I wanted to like involve my studies more than just going to like another university with like fashion design, because as like fashion designer you always or almost always you do the same process, and I wanted to like have something more. So like we have a really good university, technical university in Liberec in Czech Republic, where I could go. And actually I'm considering the master's there, or maybe top up, I will see. And like I could go there, but maybe I was, it could be good to have maybe some like language knowledge
Benefits,
or benefits, like so I could like make the boundaries bigger. So I found out VIA and I applied and I'm here.
And all those expectations you had before coming to Denmark, did it become real? Is it as you thought it will be?
Yeah, I would say in a way, yeah. There are just like few things that I haven't expected. That like I couldn't expect it because I haven't been actually in Denmark before, and that's the like that's the thing that is like the design program is in Herning. It's really a small town, and actually the campus is on the edge of the town, so it's a bit isolated from I would say other people or something. So maybe that, but actually some people solve this problem with living in Aarhus, which is just like something about one and something hour right from Herning. So they live there and they just go to Herning for the classes because there's like really good connection. And yeah, and maybe the second thing I just forgot.
All right. But on the other hand, you can see that you are not isolated, but you can focus on your studies, right? So you are not interrupted by busy life in some big city. Maybe.
Yeah, that's really
okay.
True.
Thank you. And Thea, we have a question from Dora. I would like to ask, how many people do you accept for branding and marketing management?
Well, that we cannot say yet, but because you apply for the design, technology and business in general, so it's around just under 100 seats that we have.
All right. So I think we can accommodate Dora there also, right?
We hope so.
Perfect. Ladies, thank you very much for spending time and sharing information. And for students, if you would like to contact directly Tia, I can share you her contact, or maybe even Markéta, you can write to us, or you can write to Scandi in Czech Republic, and we are happy to help. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Saturday, and we will move up to another 2 presentations we have. Thank you again. It was Tia from VIA University in Denmark.